many of you out there struggle to get calves, to grow your calves. I used to be exactly the same. Calves are a small muscle, just like your biceps and triceps. In order to wake them up, in order to grow them to their full potential, yes, with every muscle group, you need to do a full stretch and a full squeeze. You need to stretch the fascia, you need to pump the blood into the area that you're training. But particularly with the smaller muscles, you're going to benefit more from doing drop sets and supersets with partial reps, partial movements. Okay, they will have a better, what's the word? I just used it a minute ago.
Better, I don't know.
You ain't got a fucking clue because you wasn't listening. To give you an example, do a set on calves there.
What do you mean?
Well, I know you've just done your set, but the reason why I'm going to get you to do another set is because this is...
I do my proper.
Yeah, this is what many of you all will be doing on calves, which there is no right or wrong way of training. What you can do though, is you can train them better. So, you come here, that's it. What he's doing is he's putting the balls of his feet on the edge of the plate and he's giving his calves a full stretch. Now, if you just walk forward, walk forward, walk forward, walk forward, walk forward. Right, now, keep your knees bent. And you need to be in that set position at the top, okay? And at the bottom. So do not straighten your leg anymore, don't bend them anymore. And all I want you to do is hover a little bit, so bring your heel only just like a couple of mil off of the plate. That's where you need to be at the bottom. So now what we do is extend onto the ball of your feet, keeping your knees bent, and come down, but don't touch the plate. There we go, up. And again, up. Now look at his face. Up, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep your knees bent. Don't lock your right legs out. Come on, keep your knees bent. And again. And again. And again. That's it.
You've never shown me that before, have you?
Never. And the reason why I just got him to do an extra set, so I was just watching him do his set. And that is how the majority of you all train calves, including me sometimes. Now there is no, I'm not saying that's wrong. What I would say is maybe do a couple of sets like that, like he already has done, but then do maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 sets as a partial movement.
Come on, now let's show some real calves.
Remember, keep your knees bent. Keep in that set position, all the way up, all the way down. See where my heels are just coming off the plate? That's where it needs to be. Straight up, there. Straight up, there. So you're sort of arcing your body up. Don't rest them heels. And if you want to make it really hard and you start getting fatigued, make the partial less of a distance. So there, 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 there. Ah, fuck you. React, that was the word I was looking for. Smaller muscles react better to partial movements, but that doesn't necessarily mean speeding them up. See, when you do partials, and I was shortening the distance of each partial towards the end, even though I was fatigued, I wasn't speeding it up. I was still keeping it at a moderate rate, and that's where the controlled aggression comes into play. You're set. Cool. But try it. Do 2 sets how you would normally do it, and then do 2 sets how I just did it. And use the floor as a guide. You can do it anywhere. You don't necessarily have to be on a step. Just do it from the floor, look. Bring your heels so they're only about a mil off the floor. And keep your knees bent. Don't bend your knees any more on the way down, and don't bend your knees at the top. I mean, don't straighten them at the top. Keep them constantly bent. Yeah? Let's go.
Got it.
Come on. Let's go. And again. And again. 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 What you do, start making it harder for him. Again. Again to my hand, there. Again. Again. Come on, more on the balls of your feet. On tiptoe, there we go. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. That's it.
Fuck off.
So when people say, Aaron, what's the best exercise you can do to build arms? What's the best exercise you can do to build calves? It's not really an exercise, it's how you do the rep. Everybody's different. But like I say, smaller muscles react better to partial reps. So for instance, partial reps won't really benefit you much when you're training back, although they are good for pre-exhausting. But as in for growth, for smaller muscles. You alright? Half trainer, baby.